commonality between these two political parties is that they are in a massive support of government relief programs and lender forbearance programs to keep small and medium-sized enterprises from defaulting on their debt as revenue collapsed during the virus pandemic. www.zerohedge.com www.zerohedge.com.
This is Dabu 7. It doesn't matter if it's the past administration, the current administration. We have one thing that is in common between both, and that is this debt forgiveness and bringing businesses basically to the government to have the government bail them out. This is a process that started before all this went into motion in terms of lockdowns and everything else. It started with our farmers, if you recall. They were getting bailouts and they were becoming dependent on getting that government check just to survive. Fast forward to today, everything that we've been through, they've set the stage here for universal basic income and for everyone out there to be hoping for a check in the mail to save the day. Now, what this has done is decimated small businesses by design, left and right, not only in America but around the globe. And what this has caused is for some bigger companies to swoop in and snatch all these people up. Not just the Amazons, one of the biggest providers of jobs, as small jobs were wiped out, is guess who? The federal government. Does it concern anyone? That is all these mom and pop shops are wiped out. They're one of the biggest places and only places open for business with the sign saying we're hiring. If you get your jab and you listen to every single thing that we tell you to do, you gotta be a yes man and willing to snitch out any of the people around you. Yeah, see what they're doing? Because I do. They've wiped out all these small businesses and they've left the door open for anyone that wants to go join the man. And this is how they're turning your fellow Americans, your next door neighbors, against you in the end. I'm going to expand on this in the next live show. Make sure to join us on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on D-Live. A lot of serious stuff going on that we cannot ignore, that we have to discuss. And also, keep your eyes peeled in the coming months for a massive new project, Find.com. People are going to be able to see this one coming. Get ready.
Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yeshua Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Give honors to the elders and apostles for their edification and knowledge. Kahal Yahweh Bashem, Yeshua Bashem, Rakah Kadash. I was pretty much talking about the government is on life support relating to the economy. Relating to Dabu 7, talking about that a little bit. Regardless whether under the Republicans or Democrats. It is on life support because precursively the economy and dollar is pretty much on a declining slope, going down fast. They try to put in the matter of speaking, a financial steroid needle to pump up or muscle up a already flaccid financial system, man. So by injecting and boosting it up, like quantitative easing, pretty much. We can get some scriptures. In a matter of speaking, keeping the system up, you know what I mean? Viagra for the financial system. How about that? I want to get Ecclesiastes 12. We'll start at we'll start from the top. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So building up, learning, repenting, while the evil days are far ahead. While the evil days are still far ahead, and while you can. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. The sun relating to this, these signs, certain signs that's going to happen, man. You know what I mean? These are the evils that's going to really manifest, man. So building up and repenting and preparing for while those evils are still not close, are still away from you. You know. All right, I'm going to go to 3 and 4. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and look out of the windows and be darkened. So you look out of the windows and be darkened because there's lack of hope, lack of the future is uncertain. You know, I mean, it doesn't look very good. It looks very bleak, uncertainty. And as far as the future, it's not promising. It's not promising. The grinders cease because there are few. That work, that hustle, bustle, the activity that used to be, that's ceasing, man. A lot of these businesses, small businesses specifically, they're closing down. They're shutting down. Yeah, a lot of experience of that last year, and it continue on even to the very present time now. In various major cities, for example, New York. And the door shall be shut in the street, and when the sound of the grinding is low, and ye shall rise up, the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. So the doors are shut, man. Things that once were open, it's closing, man. The music, the entertainment, the noise, pretty much that spirit of mirth, man, is shutting down, man. Now it's trying to somewhat compensate to revive itself, but it'll never really be the same, man. Because it's a different dynamic now. It's not going to be the same because it's different. This society is different, man. It's being shut down slowly, incrementally, little by little, man. Businesses, these small businesses and stuff like that, they pretty much the backbone and the ground of foundation pretty much of society, man. So when they shut down, pretty much, you know, society begins to shut down. The Lord is shutting down because the Lord is beginning to visit what he has made. Measured out time diligently in himself. Also, when they shall be afraid of what which is high, and fears, and shall be in the way. An almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because men goeth to his long home, and mourners go about the street. Mourners going in the street, man. They mourning because the things they mourning because what the state of the condition of the society is becoming, man. That joy and that mirth is not like it used to be, man. So they mourn it. He answered me, I'm going to read 2 Ezra 9 and 1 and 2. He answered me then and said, measure thou time diligently in itself. Measure thou time diligently in itself by paying attention pretty much to signs that's happening on earth, man. A lot of natural disasters, unnatural disasters, strange, fearful sightings, things that's happening in Matthew 24. Mark 13, Luke 21. That's every day. And when thou seest the parts of the signs pass, which I had told thee before. So these things were spoken, that things are going to happen in the latter times. That a generation would see these things come to pass in their lifetime. And they will not pass until it fully completes or manifest fully. So that's what's happening. Then shall thou understand this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's visiting what he has made. The Lord's the one that's doing this. You know? I'm going to go to Amos 3 and Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown? Shall a trumpet be blown? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Of course the Lord have done it. The Lord works both sides. He has done it. So if there's evil or any type of thing that happens, the Lord is ultimately responsible. He's that puppeteer that works both sides, man. Pulling the strings for the left and the right hand side, man. And there's a lot of evils in the city, man. A lot of evils on the city on a day-to-day basis, man. We in prophecy. We in the time of prophecy, man. So prophecy's being fulfilled. I don't want to make this too long. Something short relating to pretty much life support, government on life support, injection with money to keep it afloat. Because the dollar and pretty much the economical system is is hanging on a loose thread. You know what I mean? Always has been. You know? It's just a matter of time before that thread really breaks. That being said, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua Bashem, Rakah Kadash. The water for listening. Shalom.